I know you're jealous of my noise-making abilities, Tess. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just get so aroused.
Oh, Rachel, not on camera. Don't do that. It's inappropriate. You know how I get.
when I'm like.
Oh, that was bad. Excuse me.
Yeah, that was really bad. It was just a little like. This reminds me of a part of a Zelda game.
A part of a Zelda game?
Yeah.
Non-specific?
Yeah. Well, there's like a...
I've never liked ice cave levels, and it seems like for a period of time there always was one, you know? There are some games where you know, like, you're going through and you know there's gonna be an ice cave.
Why?
Like in Pokemon, there's always one random ice, like, area. Or not always, but there sometimes is. And
why is there snow in some places?
What do you mean, why is there snow in some places?
Because, okay, you can see the sky here, but sometimes it would be, like, actually in the cave.
Yeah, there's...
And
I
it's
don't
like,
know.
there's
I don't know
snow.
why there's... I don't even know if ice caves are even a thing. Like, I know that there are ice fissures, like, in glaciers. Like, actually physically inside ice. But I don't actually know if if ice caves, like caves that are just filled with ice, are actually a thing. I'm pretty sure they're not. Now that I think about it, like you get so used to a certain motif, like, oh yeah, an ice level, obviously.
Wait a second, does that even exist? Yeah, you did it. You did it.
All right, I feel stupid. I guess it would have been prudent to check our percentage since it's literally the biggest number on the inventory screen.
Alright. Alright.
There's a reason this channel is called Heroes Try Hard, because if it were Heroes Succeed or Heroes Win, it would not be accurate. We just attempt.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, we're not going to be very good at some of these games. Like, we're just going to be like, ugh. So we need to be like, oh, we're trying.
We are trying. I think, I wasn't totally sold on... Oh, yeah. Okay. I wasn't totally sold on Heroes Try Hard at the start. Yeah, that's good. It's the green one.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty's loot.
Nasty's loot. It's radioactive green.
I like that.
Okay, what were you saying?
Oh, yeah, I was saying... What was I saying?
Wasn't totally sold
Oh, yeah. I wasn't totally sold on Heroes Try Hard when you first mentioned it, but I'm pretty much completely on board now. I can't even remember what my... Oh, you can fly. You can jump in the air.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Except I can't go up for some
No,
reason.
you have to go to certain levels before you can fly higher.
That's kind of lame.
It is kind of lame, but it's the best we can do for now. So, wait. Oh yeah, I can't even remember what my original idea was. I had a name that I really hoped that you would buy into, but you didn't, and I knew that you wouldn't. That was the thing. I knew that you wouldn't like it.
What was this name again?
I can't remember. But I
have the list somewhere.
Yeah, you have, and you wrote them all down diligently. I might add.
Even the shitty ones.
Even the shitty ones. I guess. Okay. Well, the process of coming up with names is a little.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of writing and kind of
key?
looking at things, and there will be thieves with keys.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But no, the process of coming up with names is, it requires writing and contemplating and sitting on things and letting things come to you. It's not which is why, it was when we started this channel, it was one of the first, Don't turn around. He's just gonna turn around. That was the first... Oh, okay. Whatever. It's hard to hold a conversation when you're chasing things, because you have to shout out expletives at the TV once in a while. I lost my train of thought again. Thanks. Names!
You have to sit on...
Yeah. So... When we first came up with this channel and this idea of doing this thing, the name, before we'd even solidified if we were gonna do it or not, I was like, let's think of a name. Because I knew it was gonna take, I think the night we were gonna start recording,
yeah, that's
we
finally
decided, we sat down and we're like, okay. And I think that was actually the first night, like, you came up with, we sat there and we ruminated on things for, like, 25 minutes or something. And then you're sitting there like, what if we do, like, tryhards? And I was like, I think that's probably already a thing. And so there was, the first thing that pops up, I think, is, like, a guy called Tryhard Ninja, he's quite popular. I don't know anything about him, but he's quite popular. He has, millions of views. And so I was like, that's probably not the best idea, which is why I was a little nervous about it, because, you know, fame and being overshadowed and seen as a copycat, that's also another danger. So I was like, you know, whatever. And so we were like, we want to be heroes. We want to be able to use heroes. Something about heroics, because, you know, that's what you are when you're in a game. You're the hero. Pretty much no matter what. Even if you're not the hero, I mean, you're still considered the protagonist, which is it's a good thing. No, you can't do that one yet. Try flying through that cave over there.
Yeah, I was going to.
Okay. So we were like, heroes try hard. We're not the best heroes, and that's the story of our name. Oh, isn't it great? Didn't you like it?
I enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm glad.
That's all that matters.
I feel like we had a bonding experience.
This is a fun.
I think you know what I think this cave does? I think it brings you up a level. Like, it brings you up to a higher height. There we go. No, it really doesn't, actually.
It really didn't.
Nope.
That did nothing.
Oh, you know what that cave is? That's for later.
I guess I'll just find the door.
The door. Yeah.
The key door.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you have to unlock the doors.
Is that it? No,
no.
That's not it.
No, you're going the right way, though. You just gotta keep going. This is a really inefficient way to keep treasure. I'm just,
It's whatever.
You're alright with it? You're
mean,
okay with Nasty's disorganized,
There's no bad guys around except for thieves.
Yeah.
So it's kinda
but
nice.
you can fall into the lava, though. So.
That's true. I guess...
Jump. Flight. Into the air.
Yeah.
Into the breach.
Oh,
what
I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
I mean, if you want to just kind of, like, fly him into walls, if you're, like, mad at him, I understand, but it's not the best way to take your... There we go.
There we go. So we did get a little higher.
I wonder how this is set up. I'd be curious to see how this is accomplished. I don't know anything about game design, FYI. I know enough to be interested in, like, oh, I wonder how they do that, but I don't actually know how anything is accomplished.
I
know
have a
the
couple
basics.
friends who are into it, but yeah, I don't know two things about it.
You don't know two things?
No, not
specifically two.
Yeah.
You could know three, but you don't know two.
You know.
I know. I understand. How did they get in those things anyway?
I don't know.
So many questions.
Okay, so we have another key.
Yep. I think there was a door the other way.
The other way?
Yeah.
What's back here?
This is where the other thief was.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Over that a ways.
Hero ways?
Here ways?
This a ways?
Hero ways?
Hero ways.
Woo!
Word association.
Yep. It's punny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
That
was genuine surprise. My little
that was a hint. Oh, we can't even go. Whatever.
Go through. Oh, here we go. That's how. Oh, you know how I bet this is accomplished?
How?
You can, as long as you walk up to a certain altitude, you're okay. But when you take off, that's as high as you can go. Does that make sense? Like, you can't go up while you're flying, but you can go up in altitude while you're on the ground. There's just some sort of aerial blocker.
This bastard.
Yeah, this is what the cave is for.
I almost got him.
Yeah. See, I like when things are in planes because the planes have a really satisfying death sound. And that's reward enough for me. Like, if something, like, that's why I was really frustrated when we were fighting, who was it?
Got it.
Not Metalhead. Was it Blowhard? The Jack-in-the-Box boss. When we were fighting him, and he just died, Like, he didn't
No, that
even
was-
make a noise or anything.
That was Jacques.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it was Jacques. That's why I was really frustrated when he just died and there was no
Yeah.
indicator that he had taken any damage.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it didn't feel... It felt like what it was, which was a programmed death. I wasn't responsible for killing... Or Tess wasn't responsible for killing him in that instance.
Yeah.
He just sort of died. Because that's what he was programmed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so that... Stuff like that contributes to a really bad game feel, and I'm one to talk, I guess. I'm not really a gamer, but I know what's satisfying when I feel it, and what's really satisfying is hearing the plane parts crumble, and your enemy fall and splash into the water as it dives. That's satisfying, and that's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's... This, as far as game feel goes, I think that's why I enjoy Spyro so much, is because of most of the time, the feel is really, really good. And the feel actually gets better as the games progress. I think actually 2 probably has the best feel, but 3 probably has the best gameplay. I don't know. It's good shit. Yeah, Ocarina of Time has a really good feel, too.
Mm-hmm. You would really... I think you'd definitely enjoy it more if you were playing it alone, because
Mm-hmm.
you'd just get into it more.
Yeah. And an immersive game environment is definitely really important, but,
Oh, that's fucking...
so, RPGs, tend to be, just as a general rule, are better to play by yourself because you can get into it. You can feel like, oh yeah, I'm the hero and I'm gonna go, do my thing. It's hard to do that because you get a little self-conscious when you're playing with someone else. So, yeah, maybe I'll play it one day on my own.
They do have it for 3DS. And
I have a really, really, really hard time playing like actual console games on a handheld. I've noticed because I've done it a couple times, like with what was it? It's one of the Mario games that had been ported to DS.
Super Mario.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, it was that one, and it's a great game, but I just could not. The controls and the handle and just the way it felt in my hands. I didn't feel like I was playing the game. I wasn't prepared for what it was trying to offer me. He was up there, and then you passed that place, but he didn't come down. He just appeared.
Should I go in the opposite direction? I don't...
No, I wouldn't.
Ah!
I think that's what you're supposed to do, except don't land. Like, try and just cut the corners.
Yeah.
That plane drops in altitude pretty quick. Yeah, try not to turn too much.
Oh.
I mean, obviously turn, but... Try not to weeble wobble.
That's what I do.
Oh, and there's always there's not always a lava flight cave, but when there is, it doesn't feel any different from game to game. Like, I'm remembering a particular level in a video game that actually my brother owned. It was his game. It was a Wallace and Gromit game, and it was actually, for what it was a pretty good game, but there was this one particular lava flying level that took the both of us. Like, he played it, and he's like, Rachel, I can't get this, can you help me out? And it took me like an hour at first to finish it, but in subsequent replays, because my brother plays games over and over again, no matter if the replay value is high or low, in subsequent replays, it ended up being an actual one of the more fun parts of the game. But it was just getting a handle on doing the level that was difficult. But ever since then, lava cave flight levels are a little traumatic. We might. I should bring that game in because that game is just sort of fucking fun. Not for maybe we could play it all the way through. I don't know. Wallace and Gromit, what was it? It was before Curse of the Were-Rabbit came out, so it was free of any... It was its own story, because there was a Curse of the Were-Rabbit game. Did you see that movie?
Yes.
Yeah, I really liked it. It wasn't as good as the Wallace and Gromit shorts, which I am a big, big fan of. I love those. Those shorts are fucking adorable.
But we'll talk about that more next time, maybe. Maybe if we remember.
Maybe if I remember. All right.
Did you think I was gonna die there? I bet you thought. No, I'm not gonna go there. Where's the next key thing? I can't find it. Over here?
Yes.
Oh, I missed it.
No, you didn't miss it.
Oh, I remember. I passed by it.
Passed alongside.
This music's really annoying. It's like bring, bring.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks.
Is there one? Alright. Oh, but you can jump from a higher place now.
Yeah.
Except, no, don't do that. What did you just do?
What?
You just landed on the lower platform. You have to jump from up there.
But there's no...
You have to jump from up there, though. You see what I mean? Here. If you tried to jump from the floor, you wouldn't be able to make it to where you want to go. Trust me. Alright, now fly. Fly!
I did that before.
But then you hit the ground. If you... Just trust me.
Jeez.
You'll be able to get higher up now. You see? If you had jumped from the floor where you landed, you wouldn't have been able to do that. Oh, look at all the money. Look at all the dough.
Because it really matters now that we're
no,
already,
it really
like,
doesn't.
Yeah. Just a little bonus. Oh! They're like fireworks!
Oh, look at the art in the back. Oh! Here, zoom. Take a good look at that. Oh! Someone worked real hard on that, and I'm proud of them. You've got your art put in a little tapestry and put in a room that not everyone can get to, and this feels good. I feel good. Don't hit him. Alright, you can flame his crotch. That's good.
I don't know what Spyro's gonna do. Is that it? Oh!
Bam!
Yeah.
What's good? Return home.
Huh?
Oh!
Oh!
A movie mode. I think.
Huh?
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Dynasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all
Oh, Sparks is still green, look.
every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I'm so fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the Dragon World, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my Dragon days butting heads with Nasty Gnorc and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. Every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty was a misguided nature was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Ta-da!
Dragons are jerks.
Yeah, they really are. I don't know if saving all of them was worth it or not.
Oh,
Oh,
we
good,
get
another
another-
set of credits?
Okay.
These are different, too. Anyway,
Oh.
what were those two doing in the back? Did you see them?
They were like
nudging up against one another.
a little mating ritual.
I really like you, Tess. My face is clipping through your shoulder. Boink. I'd imagine that would hurt.
Like,
ow! Oh, God! Watch your pointy polygons there, son. I don't.
like it just feels like weird. It feels like you're kind of getting electrocuted as it phases through. Like,
I've never been electrocuted, but you weren't you just like you texted me? You were like, I accidentally shocked myself.
yeah,
Screwing around with an outlet or
felt
something.
a kind of electric current run up my arm a
Oh,
little bit.
that's
And,
good.
Yeah, it was fun.
I've never had that happen to me, but I'm scared.
Weird.
I'd be terrified of it actually.
I mean, it sounded like it happened to you.
Really?
Yeah, you were like, oh yeah, that happens sometimes. Well, maybe I'm confusing
No,
you with
no.
one of my roommates.
I told you that happens sometimes, but
Oh.
you know, because when I asked you how it happened, you're like, I don't know, I think I just touched the metal or something like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that happens sometimes, the current stays in the plug.
No, you know what? I was trying to pull out the my laptop charger out of the wall, and it's like the spot I plug it into is really like hard to get out of, and like so I like was trying to get a better grip on it, and then I accidentally touched the metal as it was still plugged in.
A+. I'm an adult.
I'm like, oh.
Do you still need the little plastic safety plugs, Tess? Do I need to put those in the wall for you? Oh, look. She just gave me like the saddest look. I feel awful now. Oh, good job, Peter Kleiner. That dialogue was A+.
You gotta believe!
Oh, that's good. All right. I think this is I think this is an appropriate place to say goodbye.
All right.
This is Heroes Try Hard signing off. We did it.
See you next time.